Guys, before I begin this video, I just want to say I apologize for it being so short, but I just uncovered something in the editing process that kind of like floored me, to be honest with you guys, because like it's crazy what I just uncovered. I mean, I'm pretty much trembling in my speaking because, well, I normally do that anyway, but I just, you know, it just like leads me to believe that like there could be something really kind of like paranormal going on in this world. And as a skeptic myself, like I always wondered, like, you know, I never had that many paranormal experiences, but like I know I'm getting ahead of myself here. So basically, I just wanted to do an intro video. The video is very short, but while I was making the very short video, and I wasn't intending it to be short, like of the ghost story videos, I was at home alone in my house. This is not my house. I'm, you know, doing, you know, house sitting, whatever, for dogs. Anyway, guys, I uncovered something really crazy. And maybe I'm just going crazy or something like that, but so I don't even have a piano at my house. There's nobody, you know, to play the piano, obviously. And, you know, my TV was off. I was recording, and, you know, because as YouTubers do, we want quiet. So I'm just like kind of like bewildered and kind of like shocked and almost feeling insane because I uncovered this in the editing process. So this video is going to be a bit short. So I'm going to show you what happened is, okay, so sorry guys. So basically what happens is I'm recording in this video and I hear like a piano loud as day playing in the background of where I'm recording. And I only heard this during the recording process. It's not like I heard it at all while I was recording. So that's why I was like so focused on the video, because obviously that's how it works. But you guys let me know, like, you know, there will be longer videos in the future, on-camera videos, but I just wanted to make sure I get this kind of video out to document like some paranormal activity kind of, because like I'm convinced it is. I've never heard a sound like that before while doing any of my videos, and honestly it kind of scared me a little bit. So I'll let you guys know what you guys think about what this situation is. Is it a paranormal phenomenon? Am I just losing my mind? But you know, let's go ahead and watch this. There are some times where I question my sanity, and I'm sure that you hear that a lot, but here goes. When I was only 5 or 6, I awoke to the sounds of heavy breathing. When I woke up, standing over my bed looking down at me was a figure in a black hooded robe. The only thing visible were 2 glowing red eyes. Terrified, I went screaming to my mother's room. She passed it off as a dream. The months passed and I remember vividly that I could feel a presence in the house. But I was young and couldn't understand what I was feeling. My parents were divorced, so one week I was visiting my father. When I returned, my mother said she had been sleeping in my bed because she missed me, and that the same thing had appeared bending over the bed as if to see who it was. Now, you may be asking yourself why she would tell me this. I don't know to this day. Well, this one thing haunted throughout my childhood, especially when I was unhappy or upset. I found out later that my sister had always experienced the same thing, only at my friend's house. The friend also saw it. My sister is not a very religious person, and she began to pray and it disappeared. As I got older, I became fascinated with the occult and did much research on paranormal self-defense. One night when I was 18, I woke to feel its presence in the room. I don't think I've ever been as afraid as I was in that moment. But as rage filled me and I sat right up in bed and said out loud to the dark that if it wanted me for something, then do it. Otherwise, leave me the hell alone. After that night, I felt as if a great weight had been lifted off my shoulders. However, I feel that this thing has never left my sister and I alone. But I'm 26 now and I feel that there are forces watching out of us. But it's still disturbing. So this video coming up, this scene in the next story or whatever, the first video, you notice how it's completely silent. and there's like no sound at all whatsoever. You know, you can't even hear a piano at all. But in the second story that I'm about to show you, there is, all of a sudden I hear something. And again, this came out like during the recording process. I did not hear this when I was recording. It's somehow, like, I don't know if technology can pick up on things like when you're recording and you can't hear it with your naked ear, if that makes any sense. But take a look at this.
I heard about this story from one of my friends. But first, I think you should know about Flagler's college dorm. The dorm is an old hotel that was owned by Henry Flagler around 1888. He had a mistress while he was married to each of his 3 wives. Flagler ended up locking his mistress in a room on the 3rd floor because he thought that she was crazy. The room had mirrors on the ceiling, and she ended up hurting herself. Now, no one is allowed to live in that room. Flagler ended up locking his mistress in a room on the 3rd floor because he thought that she was crazy. The room had mirrors on the ceiling, and she ended up hurting herself. Now, no one is allowed to live in that room.
Guys, you cannot tell me that wasn't a piano sound. And it's kind of ironic because there's a piano right here. But again, this is not, I'm house sitting. This is a different house that I'm sitting for. So this was recorded at my house, the same usual situation as I usually do. But again, I don't know what to believe. Maybe I'm just like, maybe I just didn't get enough sleep. I don't know, but that doesn't make any sense because I slept, I would say like 6 hours. So, yeah, if you hear maybe I'm going crazy. I don't know. But if you hear, guys, like at the last few seconds, you hear like a faint piano sound playing. And again, I have to reiterate so people know, this was not uncovered until the editing process. This was not edited in. This was not baked into the video. It was literally just the sound of the piano playing. And, you know, it was something. And there was no TV on. There was no, you know, I'm not attached to any other houses because where I live is obviously like, you know, separate single houses. So, you know, I don't know what to say. Okay, guys, so let me know. Am I like overreacting about this? Do you want me to do like an update on the situation, see if it like ever happens again? I really, as far as I know about ghost energy and how ghosts like act, I don't really see a reason why they would come back because it takes a lot of energy to manifest like ghostly sounds, even though sounds I've heard are easier to manifest than the actual apparition. So guys, what do you think? Am I like, okay, first of all, did you hear the sound? It's very faint piano sound. And if you did, do you guys believe that ghosts can like communicate through sound like that, even through a piano? Because again, I don't have a piano. I don't know what to say. But guys, like I'll update you on the situation. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous about the whole situation because I don't know what to. It's just kind of like, I don't know. Like I need to calm down a little bit and kind of relax because it's it is kind of startling. I've never experienced something like that before. But let me know, guys. What did you see? And at least we got a dog here to you know, help ease the tension a little bit. But you know, what did you hear? What did you see? And you know, just let me know in the comments. New video of long narrations coming soon. I just, you know, I feel like it's a good idea to just kind of like document this and let you guys know.